She gets off the phone and starts gushing about how she's gonna... Well, no, I said to her, remember, this is early in the morning. I know that she's staying up and forcing herself to stay awake with coffee, and that she's going to be gone all day long at that place, okay? On 2.5 hours sleep, and forcing herself to stay awake with coffee, which I know is not good for her. Matter of fact, I should research it. I know it's not good for anybody, but her on her meds, I don't think that's a good idea for her to do. It's going to trigger me, okay? And when someone doesn't listen to you, you're not sitting there being a saint and thinking, oh, well, I better not yell because she's mentally ill and she's going to report me and not when she normally wouldn't do when she's well, and she's not going to tell the whole story. She's going to buy off of this guy who supposedly has money and shouldn't need this friggin' money because apparently he sold it to someone else in that place who hasn't paid him. And she's like, oh, don't worry, Brian, I'll pay you. I'll give you $50 for it and la la la. And then I asked her what she's buying for $50. And she tells me, oh, it's his smartphone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, first of all, you cannot just use any phone at all with any service. It doesn't work that way. There's certain phones you can use with AT&T, certain phones with Verizon, okay, it doesn't work that way. Number one. Number two, I got your bill reduced by $10 because you don't use phone on the internet. And I talked to them about that, how, you know, that's, and when I was complaining and helping you out and saying about your phone that we bought that, and they're like, oh, you know, she was really nice, we can reduce it so she doesn't use internet anyway, because I'm like, yeah, she has unlimited internet and pays this much and doesn't even use it. And number three, you don't know how to use a smartphone. You can't even figure out the email on the goddamn computer, and you've been learning it for years and years and years. You don't know how to use a smartphone. It's too small for you. You won't be able to use it, so what is the point? And that, my darlings, is yelling at her. Telling her what to do, whatever, okay? But unfortunately, it all triggered me. Okay? I didn't think she'd be stupid enough and go tell these strangers who don't know me from Adam and not say the whole story, but she did. Because then we have the other pattern with her, bringing everything and the kitchen sink to places it doesn't need to be. She's leaving for this place and has filled this big thing, this big blue container, with everything in the kitchen sink. It all triggered me. Okay? And I ordered her not to do it. And I'm like, fine, you know, you're going to bring that blue container. I saw everything she was bringing. It was ridiculous. And I told her, I'm like, you know, I want that for my papers. I was going to give it to you for your clothes. You're going to bring it over to this place?